With you, I can be sad with you. Just take my hand and fly up through the dreams where the sky.
Spending a few days with my sister Anne and husband Roy, who live in Elm Park, and we're initially going to visit Upminster Windmill. This involves bus travel, several bus changes, but doesn't matter. Plenty of buses in London. I've been to the windmill before. It's all run by volunteers, and they are almost complete now with it. The windmill is run by volunteers, and there's a visitor centre which is open. It was open today, and I'm not sure if it's open all week. The windmill itself is in Upminster, not far from Upminster station. So we wandered up and have a look around. The outside's complete, but there's not enough wind to drive the sails today, unfortunately. Barely enough. Apparently the day before it was quite strong and they were really whizzing around. But they reckon it could well be open in 12 months' time, once they've got the internal mechanism working. Anyway, over to the guide now.
Just got a load of wildflower seeds, and just this was well, last year, and then just threw it out.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
done well, hasn't it?
we've cut it all down, you know, like March, and then just let it sort itself
goes
out.
away then, yeah.
As you probably read, it was originally started in 1803, and soon after, relative times, they then decided that they wanted to mill even when there wasn't any wind. So they put just behind there, so where you see the gravel, they put in a boiler and a steam engine in 1811. And it actually happened to be that the steam engine was from one of the boats on the Thames. Steam technology was moving on so quick because it was new at that time that they were able to get a lighter engine. So put a lighter engine in the boat, and then the engine wasn't used, and it came up to the mill and it was used. So the mill has the down shaft drives up to 3 sets of stones in the mill.
Really?
So there's 3 stones, milling stones. On the steam engine, they had another 2 stones. So even when there wasn't wind, they could still mill a reasonable amount of cord. The steam engine from here got scrapped over the years, and but there was another steam engine exactly the same that went to another mill, and that one now is in the Science Museum. Yeah, because it was such early technology.
Well, when you were talking about it, I thought you were going to say the early 1900s.
Yeah, no, this is back 100 years before. Proposal together, and that was submitted, and then we were advised by the Heritage Lottery funding that we had a really good plan, and it was approved. So about 6 years ago they started restoring it, and when I say restoring it, the cap was off the sides.
When we came here, I think it was how many years ago when we came here?
What, when we were able to go into?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
a long
it was a mess.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's where they had their room for having their meals and so
Yeah, he's just saying that
then just over
the
there,
wells here, which supplied the water
they, fed the pigs
to the boiler.
waste of the milling.
Just see the put down on the bottom of it.
Oh no. And then you had
Can't, not on the camera, but it's there.
at the back corner where that slabbed area is, that's where the miller's cottage was.
Really?
Right on
Yeah.
site.
Yeah, right on site. So everything all on site. But yes, for me it's just wonderful to see it being restored, and you see so many mums and dads or grandparents bringing up their children, and then it's lovely that the little young
They
dogs
learn about
are
it.
seeing it and learning about it.
Yes.
And that's what we really want to achieve.
Yeah.
That's one way of doing it. There's no wind today, and so
No, it's very still.
it's just helping to turn.
Yesterday, like you said, it was
Yes.
windy.
We'd come yesterday, but there was really going.
Yeah, it's only open it's on Sundays at the moment.
Only open on Sundays?
Only at the moment, yeah.
Was it? Right.
Yeah. Well, I suppose the visitor centre, obviously.
That's the way to do it.
Satisfy the curiosity, Karen.
Thank you.
Right. It's Tuesday, now we're going for a walk, but I don't know where. I have to rely on my sister for this. We're at Upminster, that's Upminster Station by that bridge ahead. I know now we're on the London Loop. For Upminster Station, I don't know where it ends up. We're walking it. Here we are.
Right, now Bridge Avenue.
Pardon?
It's only right on the Bridge Avenue.
Are we? There. We're going past Hornchurch Football Club now. Where assures me this is the right way. I don't think it's the London Loop anymore. Come on, keep up.
Stop.
Keep up.
Oh,
At the double. Come back here at elderberry time, make some wine.
Yeah.
Also elderflower a bit this year.
Blackberries along here.
Yeah, blackberries as well. Bumblebee there. Happily foraging. I've inquired as to where we come out, nobody seems to know. Except it's about 6 miles. I've no idea what river this is. I ought to be doing that really, but I've just looked up on my Google Maps. It's the River Ingerbourne. Inger spelled I-N-G-R-E. Here it is again, a bit further downstream. Gained the traffic cone now. How nice. Water's clear. It's a nice shady walk anyway. Good hard surface. Blue sky with a few clouds. Mainly sunny and warm. Well, I won't take a long time.
You don't look at the camera.
They do look
Pretty walk, I must say. A little tiny breeze just to keep it cool. The easiest camera in the world to selfies with. It hasn't got face recognition on it or anything else. It's pot luck really. Swing round a bit. There's a lovely tree there. Can't tell what it is from this distance. Let's cross the river again.
Nice stream, you know?
It's a lovely stream, yes.
Beautiful.
Turning left off the main road. Ingerbourne Valley. Oh, Ingerbourne, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Elm Parkway. There are no takers for this equipment. And on we go.
Properly. Yeah.
Live well alone, that's what I say.
Well, yeah.
Except places like the West Indies.
Oh yeah, not totally.
Because you can charge them out too.
Come in. This way. This way. Maxi. This way.
Come across a patch of dog roses here. Very pretty under the trees and shade. Oh, just crossing the London Loop. Last time I was here, they were doing some work cleaning the river out. Quite a cheerful gang of volunteers. And what bird is that? On it winds. Nice in here, it's cool. Sister Anne and brother-in-law Roy have lived here a long time, and they know all these little pathways and tracks, and they know where they go and where they come out, and more importantly, they know how to get a bus back. Yeah, just come across the old pillbox tucked in the trees. Huge, very, very tall cow parsley here. Presumably it is a cow parsley. It's got the right leaf, although I've never seen one grow as tall as that, and that one there has got to be, well, it's got to be 10 feet tall. Right next to it, I think this is mallow, I believe. I'm probably wrong. Yeah, a lot of defensive positions here in the Second World War. RAF Hornchurch. I've seen the gunning places before, the remains of them. This is a sculpture. Only 15 to 1919, RAF Hornchurch.
So even though the wall was over, it was still there.
Sutton's Farm, 3rd of October. Ingerbourne Valley Visitor Centre here. Nicely done, with flowers. People. We've decided we're going to have a short route now to the bus, which is up there.
I think I'm going to be 95 next Thursday.
Over there. That takes us back to Hornchurch. There our bus stop.
Yeah, this is our bus, alright.
Towards Elm Park. 252. We want. This is Eastbury Manor House National Trust, where we've been making for.
Yes.
Lovely fireplace,
Thank
isn't
you.
it?
You are free to go outside
Okay.
if you want to. There's the kitchen garden there and there's the walled garden at the far end, out the atrium that way. There's not a lot growing yet.
Quite an unusual staircase with timber and gaps under the steps.
I think she said 3 floors. No, you've been up higher probably.
Yes, again. Let's carry on.
Thank you.
Old. They're wooden stairs, aren't they?
Oh gosh, look at that.
They're wooden.
15.
Old doorway there. Very old door. What on earth is that?
You say 1557, so. It's gotta be. Gotta go.
Old smock.
Yeah. That's the workers, isn't it?
Yes. Old country gentleman's outfits, I should think. Beautiful dress.
Going.
Very much alike. You might have better clothes than me. But I'm much better looking. Another room. And this is various plans of the house. Drawn up by the architects, I guess. It's a watercolour of Eastbury Manor House. 1857, 1909, under 29. Clearly threatened with demolition at one time, but they managed to save it. Lovely cabinet, huge cabinet with a few books in this end. Documents.
Positive.
They certainly fought hard to save this place, didn't they?
Pictures of people.
Some volunteers doing the restoration work. These are wooden windowsills, just natural wood. Window frames. But the octopus was the movement of building, I suppose, was it? Land grabbing, the octopus. And all the latest facilities en suites. Well, I can remember those. This is a painted chamber. There's the remains of murals on the wall. This long, huge room was divided into bedrooms and dressing rooms years ago, apparently. The old fireplaces, huge fireplaces. So there appear to be two spiral staircases here. I'm on the third floor now, so I still go up. Goodness. Not very safe, I suppose they are. Right up around there. Lovely beam in the ceilings. Where the top floor is, because there's no room here for it, is there? Interesting. The gunpowder trees plot was first conceived or contrived here.
Mostly it had to go from farm to son.
Yes.
Lots of history here.
Over her daughters.
The building.
Yes. Yes.
The first son. You left it done.
Aye.
The first son was left to the first son.
Yeah, the oldest.
Yeah, so
son,
I mean the others.
The long room on the must be above the large room below, on the first floor below. Lots of items of clothing. Can we try these on? Imagine life with elastic zips and Velcro.
Yes.
What's this, Tudor style?
I'm not sure, but it looks good.
Looks alright.
Yes, if you'd like to.
You've got your own garment, haven't you? You want this one?
I'd like to. That's it. No, slow down a bit. Move round gently.
I fancied that, but might be a bit effeminate. the lovely Lady Mary. Do a twirl. Very nice. A Tudor lady. Lady for a day. Have a quick look around the garden as such. Oh, there's the local Tudor cat. Are you a Tudor cat?
He's off.
Gone. This is the east face of the house. Quite pretty from this side. Cherry trees and shrubs. I wonder what that was for. Apparently that's something to do with the creation of honey for bees. Not sure what or how. Another one just there. That Tudor cat again. Tudor cat. Hmm.
Changed his mind.
Looks like a different cat.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
This is the west face now. I'm just wondering if that in the centre is the kitchen garden, and that was a well at one time.